Chương trình này được bảo trợ bởi
Family Joy, tổ ấm y tế của mọi gia đình, 714 898 0765.
Hi, welcome back to the OC Health and Education Show on Little Saigon TV. I'm your host, Julie Yip. On our show today, we have three special guests. We have Santa Claus here on our show, Mrs. Claus, and Micheal McRae. They're representing OC Autism Foundation and also Kids Can Cosplay. We have two upcoming events that we would like to share with you once more. That is our toy drive this Saturday, December 12th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Asian Garden Mall. We hope to collect about 1,000 toys. And after that, we'll also talk to you a little bit more about our 12th annual OC Autism Breakfast with Santa. Julie kính chào quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV. Trong chương trình Kiến Thức Y Khoa, Gia đình và xã hội hôm nay, Julie mời được Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus với Micheal McRae. Santa Claus đại diện cho OC Autism Foundation and Micheal McRae đại diện cho Kids Can Cosplay. Julie hy vọng mời quý vị khán giả với gia đình là tới tham dự chương trình thứ Bảy tuần đây, đó là ngày 11 tháng 12 từ 11 giờ sáng tới 1 giờ trưa tại Phước Lộc Thọ. Đây là cái chương trình là song mại và cho có nhạc với Little Saigon TV, mà thêm nữa ở sau sân khấu là sẽ có một cái thời gian cho quý vị tới chụp hình với Santa Claus. Mà thêm nữa là cái lý do mà Julie với hội OC Autism có mặt đó là Julie hy vọng được nhận được 1.000 cái quà để giúp cho mấy em có khuyết tật với gia đình nào cũng có ít may mắn chút. Thank you so much, Santa, Mrs. Claus, and Micheal again for being a part of our show. I was just reminding the audience today that this Saturday on the 11th of December from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. we have a special show that will be a live show that Little Saigon TV will be doing. So it'll be a full musical production of a celebration of language and culture. But in addition to that, we'll be off the stage on the side also to have a photo, a booth for people to come take picture with Santa, and also hopefully for us to collect 1,000 toys, because we really want to make sure that we are able to create an opportunity for kids of all abilities to be inclusive, to be able to be a part of the community, and also to celebrate in a very safe environment. I know, Santa, when you are at my event, it's always a very emotional day for me, because I never know how I was able to pull off an event for 4,000 people, and this year we might be pushing to 5,000. And you've always given me that hope and the best word of advice. What kind of advice would you give to our families when especially the holiday season is so hard? Because many people, especially during COVID, they've lost families. Maybe they've lost a job, or they're just going through some very tough time. And we always try to put our best face forward, a smile on social media, but that may not be the full story. I want you to give some advice and some hope to the community, Santa.
For me, okay, to the community, with coming out of COVID, or as we get closer to the end, it's important that families, be together and do something. Everybody was so housebound for so long, okay, that you get, an old term is called cabin fever, all right, where it's kind of tense in the house, where if you come out and join us on Saturday the 18th, it's a family, very friendly affair. It is very safe. There is only one entrance and one exit to this park. Kids are watched very closely. And it's just a different day for the kids than it's been in the past. And that's really important for the little guys, whether they are in wheelchairs, whether they're fully ambulatory, to get them out back in the community again. And I'm going to be very selfish now. Come see me. Come see me, okay? I'll be in a pavilion. I'll be in the chair again. I will be with the backdrop again and the Christmas tree and all that. Come take a picture with me. If you don't want a picture, come talk to me. All right?
Oh.
I'm looking forward again to being able to not be a drive-by Santa Claus, rather than a Santa Claus with, if you're of a decent size, you can sit on my knee and talk to me. If you're very large, you can either sit on the arm of the chair with me or stand beside me. And even the children who are bound to a wheelchair, come park beside me. I will lean into them, take pictures with them. Please come out and enjoy the day as a family. Get out of the house, please. We've been stuck in there for so long. You need something different. You need a step back towards normal life that everybody is searching for.
Well, thank you again, Santa. I know some people are kind of hesitant to come out. And, you know, especially when we say we have this event for thousands of people. But the truth is we've taken so many safety precautions and measures. In addition to, you know, having, you know, tickets for the event, we actually separated by groups. So we are going to control the flow of traffic, making sure that we have an A group, which is our morning group, from 10 a.m. to 12, and then another one from 12 to 2. You know, because some of our kids like to wake up a little later on the weekend, and our families.
Right.
You know, so, but thank you so much, Santa, for the encouragement, because, you know, this is going to be a COVID-safe event. All of our volunteers will be masked, and then all the people who are serving the food will wear gloves and everything like that. As the students, you know, especially when we are working with a community who have children with disabilities, with autism, who may or may not be able to tolerate a mask, you know, we'll provide some accommodations too. But I think if they can't tolerate a mask, at least to provide social distancing, we literally have 600 plus bottles of hand sanitizer donated by Cali Chem, you know, it's like a nail supply store that literally delivered to our office, and then we're going to say, no, we're going to make sure everybody's sanitized. And as long as we wash our hands or sanitize in between, I think we'll be able to maintain the safety. So
right.
Thank you again, Santa, for reassuring us and for encouraging us all to continue to keep the holiday spirits and to, most importantly, continue to celebrate as a family.
Absolutely.
Cảm ơn quý vị. Hôm nay Julie có thời gian nói chuyện với Santa. Hôm nay Santa khuyên quý vị tới tham dự chương trình, đó là cái Breakfast with Santa ngày 18 tháng 12. Mà quan trọng nhất á, là Santa nói đó là trong mùa Covid rất nhiều gia đình cũng thấy cũng sợ hãi thì cũng ở nhà nhiều, mà tại bây giờ đó năm nay cũng nhiều người chết nhiều rồi, mình vẫn xài khẩu trang với rửa tay thường xuyên, thì cái mình Julie với hội OC Autism cũng rất giữ cái an toàn cho quý vị. Hôm nay năm nay Julie cũng là chia ra cái ticket đó là không phải là từ 10 giờ tới 2 giờ không, mà điều mình separate ra hai cái nhóm sáng là 10 giờ tới 12 giờ, nhóm trưa là ngày 12 giờ tới 2 giờ. Thì hy vọng quý vị thấy an toàn thì ráng tới tham dự chương trình. Mỗi em sẽ được tặng một cái quà, cũng có đồ ăn là Breakfast with Santa, cũng có rất nhiều cái booth với cái trung tâm giúp cho quý vị. Thì Julie cũng cảm ơn quý vị và hy vọng quý vị tới tham dự chương trình. Thank you, Santa, for sharing that. I just want to make sure that, you know, Mrs. Claus also shares with us her experience. Mrs. Claus, I know you're always right next to Santa. And I know your job is not to be in front of the camera always, but it's the most important job for me to see, because I know you're there with him and you never leave his side. Tell me what it means to be Mrs. Claus, and what kind of joy does it bring when you see the kids interact with Santa Skip, sit on his lap, tell them what they want for Christmas, and just have someone to talk to.
It's great. It's great to watch him, and my most important job is to take care of him. And second is
but throughout the year or only that day?
No, every day. And my second most important job is I'm the candy cane person. So
it's true. I have a candy cane to prove it.
Yeah.
How did she greet you today?
That was the handshake. Came up, gave a candy cane. It was feeling very festive.
Yeah, that's my second most important job. My most important is to take care of him, make sure if he needs a snack or if he needs something to drink. But I also try and help make sure that the kids are in good positions to be able to see everyone, and encourage the ones that are a little bit shy, and try and settle down the ones that are a little bit too rowdy. So those are my jobs.
Do you have a memory of one of the kids that was sitting with Santa, was with Santa?
The one that I remember most is, I do not remember his name, but he was a very large child, and he's probably in his late teens or early 20s, and he just came running and jumped into his lap, and it was like his knees kind of gave out for a second, and it was like, okay, I'm fine now.
And you know, like I was mentioning during the break too, that was actually one of my favorite photos. It was literally about 200 pounds or something, and I have a photo of him still, and it was him sitting on Santa's lap, and the only thing I saw of Santa skip with his arm on the right.
Yeah, and he ran out and just had to sit in his lap and didn't wait for any props.
I hope to create more Christmas miracles and memories this year.
Oh, absolutely.
Cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV. Sau vòng quảng cáo, Julie sẽ tiếp tục nói thời gian nói chuyện với Santa Skip, Mrs. Claus với Michael McRae. Cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV.